Hello guys, today we are in the watermelon section of the farm. Remember I told you it's a 10-hectare farm. And we're still with instructor Utibe. A lot of you like watermelon, we don't even know how it's produced. Watermelon is used for, actually is a rich source for vitamin C and some trace elements that are very good for you, for your health. Today, Utibe will be telling us how we can actually start this business, profit from this business, and everything about watermelon business. I know a lot of you don't know watermelon can be grown in the south, and that is why we are still in Akwa Ibom to find out these kind of enterprises that are viable here. Welcome once again. We are still on Sabi Agrik.
Here we have a watermelon. And if you look around, you can see the balls, they are getting very, very big. Some are small. But as you can see, they're all at their various levels of development. What do you need to know about watermelon? First of all, you need to understand that watermelon is just a 3-month crop, and most times shorter depending on the cultivar. And again, you need to understand that watermelon can be grown all year round if you understand the weather and climate of your area. Here now, for example, you can see here, we planted it about 60-something days ago. And in the next 10-15 days, we should be harvesting. But before we get to harvesting, how did we get here? First of all, you need to get your seed. When I mean seed, not seed from the one you eat and you bring out the seed. You need to get a viable seed that will give you profitability. And how do you do that? In most cities and towns around, you can find input sellers that can sell seeds. But before you can get a good seed, you need to understand the kind of seed you're going to use. It could either be hybrid seed or OPV. There's another one, they call it GMO, but we don't want to go there today. What we have is a hybrid watermelon from France. It is called Grebel. Before we planted this, we started with soil preparation. How did we do that? Mind you, again, that watermelon is not nursed. It's just you plant it directly in the soil. So we tilled the soil. Because it was done more or less in the dry season, we use what we call the hole method. We dig the hole, we prepare our compost, and we make sure we applied enough compost. Why we are using compost is because all the watermelon that we're planting here, we don't use chemicals. All we use is organic materials. Then, after applying your compost to the spot of planting, you get your hybrid and viable seed, and you sow. After sowing, for the first 5 days, you need to give it water for it to germinate. Then after 5 days, after the first 5 days, after germination, you can now begin to reticulate the water you give to it, depending on the weather conditions still. Some people have the notion that watermelon grows mostly in dry season. Yes, definitely it grows mostly in dry season. But you can grow it, like I said before, all year round if you understand the weather of your place and if you have water on your farm too. Again, how viable is watermelon production? It is very, very viable because it's a short-term crop. Like I said, you have some cultivars that are 65, 70, 80 days after planting, you reach maturity.
One of the things this program aims to do is to make it possible for you to know the enterprises that are viable in your state, where you live, under the kind of climate or environment where you are. As you can see, we are actually still in Eket. And who would know that watermelons do well in Eket? Hey, you're still on Sabi Agrik, and I remain your host, Uke Praise. If you want Sabi,
You go Sabi.